guys, it's Meg. What's up? What's poppin'? Welcome to the podcast. With every year comes a new award show season, filled with triumphs, victories, disappointments, and drama. So let's talk some award shows because we're in award show season. I mean, technically the whole year is like award show season because I didn't realize how many award shows there are. When I was Googling this for the podcast, there were so many award shows. I was like, there's an award show this month. There's almost one every month. I did not process that. Some of the popular award shows, just to name a few, I know there's way, way more of that. There's the Oscars, the Emmys, the Golden Globes, the Grammys. There's other award shows too. The Country Music Awards, the MTV Music Awards. There's a lot. And I don't really understand the difference between some of them. Why are there so many award shows? And some of them are for the same exact thing. One movie will be nominated for an Oscar, but then they're nominated for an Emmy, then they're nominated for a Golden Globe. I don't get the difference between all of them. I'm gonna be honest. There probably is a difference, but I'm not part of the elite. What are they called? Some people call them. Well, we're called mortals. The gods. That's what it's called. I had a professor in college that would talk about celebrities and stuff, and he was like, yeah, when you're in that, you're up there with the gods. And I'm like, what drugs did you take today, sir? Speaking of other professors, I did have another professor, though, that was on the Grammy Voting Academy. And the way this man brought it up was so nonchalant, but also it kind of felt like a threat. I'll be honest. Let me walk you through it. Oh my God. We're on episode 6, and we haven't done this at all this season. We're going to cue the back in time music. Cue the back in time music. Okay, so it was pre-COVID. So maybe 2018, 2019. I don't remember what semester I took this course, but I was in college and it was before I got sent home. And it was my tonal harmony class? No. What harmony class was it? We took so many harmony classes, I don't remember which one it was. Maybe it was tonal harmony 1. Anyways, not the point of the story. The point of the story is I have this professor. He was so cool. And I would always get to class early and we would have conversations before class. But he assigned this project, which honestly was one of my favorite projects I ever did in college. And it was, we had to pick an animal and compose a piece of music for it. And for some reason, I think I talked about this in my podcast before, but I don't remember. For some reason, every single person in my class decided to do a song on a sloth. I'm not even joking. I think there was one before me and then mine, and then after me, everybody had a sloth. We have no clue why. It was hysterical. I'll actually put a piece of my song in here, not the whole thing because I'm not torturing you guys like that, but this is my piece that I titled The Sloth. Yeah, you see how slow it is? I didn't realize how slow it was till now. That was torturous. We had to play these in front of our class, and then we had to show the sheet music for it, and he would analyze it. So he's analyzing my sheet music, and he's like, wow, this is great. This is perfect. It was hard to get 100 in that class. I'm pretty sure I got 100 in their class. Not to brag, little sort of flex, though. But not the point. The point of the conversation is he's playing my song, and it's super slow, and he's kind of laughing through it. But then after he finishes playing my song, you know what he does? So nonchalantly, so casually, he goes, guys, I am on the Voting Academy for the Grammys, so I would be a great connection to make here. And I was like, what? And I thought that was so wild. He just casually dropped it. He was like, yeah, I'm on the Voting Academy for the Grammys. It was a normal thing, if you were having a conversation for someone and you're like, oh, what's your zodiac sign? They're like, oh, I'm a Taurus. It's just so casual, so nonchalant. I didn't understand why he had no reaction to it. But it blew my mind. You know what else blows my mind about award shows? Is the fact that they are actually all-day events. Most of them, at least. I know the Grammys are. But only a few air on TV. They don't show all the categories. If you look up Grammys, there's categories for everything. But if it's not mainstream, they don't show it. There's Christian music on there. There's reggae music on there. There's so many other categories. And they never get played. And it's so sad. I would literally sit in front of my TV all day long to watch the Grammys. I'd watch every single category. But it blows my mind, like, what makes them decide what gets aired and what doesn't get aired? You know what I mean? Like, how do they pick that? Hey, what's up? It's Editing Meg. And I know I literally said the answer was they showed what's mainstream about 30 seconds before I asked this question. But what makes something mainstream? I know it's like popularity, but why are certain things more popular than others? Doesn't make sense to me. But while I was Googling some topics of award shows and like some facts about them, I got curious and I Googled how to get on an academy. And let me tell you, this thing is harder to get into than anything I've ever known. Like, I feel like it would be easier to get into the Secret Service than it would be getting into the Academy Awards. You have to have sponsors, and then you have to vote. They vote on if you can get in. You have to have a certain amount of sponsors. They have to back you up. You have to have a certain amount of credibility in your field. You have to have done some this, done that, this, that. It was ridiculous. I was like, what is going on? Why is it so hard to get into the voting academy? Like, I get it. But at the same time, like, what? Because, there are some controversies with the voting academies. We've seen them. We've all talked about things. I won't say certain events, but a lot of people believe that award shows are rigged. I want to know your opinion on that. Like, do you think they're rigged? Do you not think they're rigged? Because I'll be honest, sometimes I think they are rigged. Because especially I know I talk about the Grammys a lot, but like, I'm a musician. That's like the only one I really pay attention to a lot. But there are times where it'll be like, new artist of the year. And someone will win. And I'm like, bro, she's been in the industry for a decade now. She is not a new artist. Just because she has a new song that blow up doesn't make you a new artist. That's where I feel like it's a little rigged or like biased, because I'm like, sometimes I'm like, no, they did not deserve to win that. Like, they're not new. That's the biggest one that gets me, is the new artist of the year. Because half the time, they are not a new artist of the year. Like, don't get me wrong, they're very talented musicians. They're very good at what they do, but they're not a new artist of the year. Like, their time has come and gone. Another fact that I found about award shows, though, so we don't stare it too much and it gets controversial, is I looked up the oldest award show. And apparently, I don't know how true it is, but the Academy Awards ceremony is said to be the oldest award show. It played over radio in 1930 and then played on TV for the first time in 1953. Can you imagine listening to an award show? Like, what if you didn't know who the person was? Like, you'll never know. Like, at least we have TVs now we can see. We can be like, oh, because sometimes you know the face, but not the name. I know it's a horrible thing to say, but sometimes you're like, oh, I know who that is. I love how I made this comment as if I don't have a podcast with no visual. Like, that's literally what you guys are doing. I can't with myself sometimes. But award shows have been around for years and years and years. It also said that in ancient Greece, they used to do ceremonies where they would give an olive branch to winners. So it's like, are those the real award shows? Or is it the Academy Award ceremony? There's also like award shows in like other countries too. Like there's the Brit Awards. There's other awards that I can't think of at the moment. You know what I mean? Like every country has their own award show. I'm just talking about the ones here in America because that's where I live. So I Googled some other award shows in other countries besides the US. There is a BAFTA, which is the British Academy Film Awards. There's an Eastern Europe International Movie Awards. There is an IIFA, which is International Indian Film Academy Awards, just to name a few others. And even though there's award shows all over, they all have controversy. And when I was like Googling, trying to like get some deep dive information from award shows, it said that award shows these days are dying and becoming irrelevant. And I want to know, like, why? Is it because of social media? Is it because like the same people win or the same people don't win? Like, look how long it took Leonardo DiCaprio to win one. I'm sorry, but like, why didn't that man win one for something else? Like, he finally got one, but did he get one actually? I need Editing Meg to come in right here before I say too much. So he's actually won a lot of awards, but the one award I was thinking of was an Oscar. Okay, because I don't know the answer, we're going to talk about something else. A lot of people are saying that they're dying, they're relevant. Some think they're too scripted. And then some people say they're not scripted. Like, there's that whole controversy. I'm not going to say it. But, last year there was two individuals and something happened. And it was on the news and social media for months and months and months. That situation, some people think that was scripted. Some people think it wasn't scripted. I'm not giving my opinion on this topic because I don't want to get controversial. But you know what I'm talking about? Some people say that happens. But what I don't understand about award shows is why are 99% of the awards gold? Like, if you ever think about that, all the awards are gold. A few of them are silver. There are a few that are silver. Like the Tony Awards, they look like they're silver. I Googled images of them. But the Emmys is a winged woman holding an atom, and it's all gold. The Oscars is a man with his arms in front of him, and he's gold. The Golden Globes is a globe on a column, and that's all gold. And the Grammy is a gramophone, and that's gold. It's like, why are they golds? I tried Googling it and I couldn't find an answer for it. Maybe I can find one now, but I couldn't at the moment when I was doing research. But I thought that was interesting how all the awards are gold. So apparently awards are gold because the medal's composition, availability, and rarity. And it has something to do about like the early stages of awards. But I just realized I did a whole podcast on award shows and I never mentioned podcast award shows because those are actually a thing. So to name a few, there are the People's Choice Podcast Award, the Discover Pods Awards, the iHeartRadio Podcast Awards, the British Podcast Awards, and the Australian Podcast A1 Awards, just to name a few. Maybe one day, Hey Guys, it's Meg will be nominated for a podcast award. Maybe if I put it out loud, I can manifest it and make it come true. And then when I get my acceptance speech, I can be like, so on season 5, episode 6, I literally said, Hey Guys, it's Meg will get voted for an award one day. And here we are, manifesting that. What are your opinions on award shows? Do you like them? Are you here for the drama? You here for the victories, the disappointments? Let me know. So, the next time that you turn on your TV and you're watching an award show, just know there's gonna be a lot of victories, there's gonna be some disappointments, and there's probably gonna be a lot of drama. Thank you for tuning into this week's episode of Hey Guys, it's Meg. You can follow Hey Guys, it's Meg _podcast on Instagram for updates and good times. Come back next Monday where we talk about the history of Cupid. I'll see you on the flip side. Peace out, Girl Scouts.